make myself known at last. Well, that took a while. I was unable to see who had followed me, but thank you very much for the follow. Thank you very much, darling. I very much appreciate it. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing this fine evening? For tonight, we're going to continue some more Fan Art Friday. I wanted to continue some Shadowheart artwork. And as well, I wanted to talk about some stuff with you guys. Some of the stuff I wanted to talk about, I have seen on my YouTube recommended. It was most likely, what was it? It was, I believe, this horror sort of fighting game with a lot of like iconic horror characters and ones from movies, urban legends, so on and so forth. But I wanted to also react to that with you guys. I've been seeing that everywhere as of late, and considering it is spooky month, it's the best time. And yes, I decided to go with 3D instead of 2D for this stream. For tomorrow, I said this on Twitter, or X, I don't even know what you call it at this point. But I wanted to do a mashup stream, which is I wanted to react to analog horror, and I wanted to do some art. I don't know what order it will be in. I don't know if we're gonna draw first and then do the analog horror, or if we're going to do the analog horror and then art. I have no idea yet as of right now. But let me just put my stuff back here and we will get us started. Give me just a 1 second, my beautiful lovelies. Should not take me long. There we go. Alright, now let's get to our drawing. There we go. Now, I'm gonna load up some spooky music. Some spoopy music. Spooky, spoopy music. I was also thinking of what else to play regarding, like, the rest of this month. But I wasn't sure. Still have to think about it. But let's get some music going. Give me just 1 second, everyone. Yes. It's perfect. Alright. It's kind of loud on my end, though. Can you guys hear it, or... I'm unsure. I'm looking at my OBS now. Let me see if I can fix that quick before anything, because I can hear it, but I don't know if you guys can hear it. Just fix that quickly. I think we're all good now. That's better. Much better. There we go. Hopefully everything is all set. Alright. Now on to the drawing. As you can see, my lovelies, we are continuing our artwork of our dearest Shadowheart. I've played the game. I've gotten pretty far in my personal playthrough, and I honestly have to say I love Shadowheart. She, from what I've seen, gets a lot of strange hate for some unknown reason, but I honestly love her. She's a really good character. A little bit of spoilers considering the fact that the other side was empty. This is what she looked like at the start of the game, and this is what she looks like, I believe, in Act 3? Yeah, in Act 3. That's what she looks like. So, I thought, why don't we just add both? And yes, I will get to the other Baldur's Gate characters. But right now we're going to do Shadowheart, and once Shadowheart is finished, we will be drawing Kitana for Mortal Kombat, since I've already drawn her sister, Melina. Right now, we're just on to the colors. Since we did the line work last time, I feel like I have to make her braid longer actually. We did the line art, the sketching, so on and so forth. The background, I feel like we can get to as well. I have to think about that. But we will get to the shading. Just gonna pop this here. Right there. And let us begin. I have to find the video. I believe I still have it from the horror type fighting game. Because I really like... excuse me. I really like that sort of idea. Just a bunch of spooky characters all together in a fighting game. I know it's been done before. I don't know. Like, yeah, I know it's been done before, but I forgot the name of it. I'm gonna have to look it up once we're finished here. I don't know how far we're gonna get in this stream, though. Now we need her feet. I don't think I did her feet justice. I can't draw feet for the life of me, especially when they're in this sort of sandal. I just can't, I don't know why. Alright, now let's start with the color. Let's move it upwards, right here. There's a piece here, I feel like. Oh no, I might have done it backwards. Let's fix that. Supposed to be, from my reference picture, it's supposed to be like this and like this. Here we go. Now we have to fix it on the other side. One game I was thinking about streaming most likely was the new Spheres to Fathom. It's still up in the air as of right now, but I was thinking about that for a pretty long while. Because I have done the first 3 episodes before, but looking back on the stream, it had lagged out so badly that I thought, you know what, I want to do it again. The 4th one, I'm going in completely blind. I did it wrong on the other leg, didn't I? Yes, I did. I'm doing it 100% blind. The first 3, I would love to do those again. A little bit of spoilers, but I think what caught me off guard was the fact that there was mic detection in game. So I didn't think that that would be implemented, because I played the first one, it was pretty short. I was just like, oh, okay. But then I did the second one, and it had startled me so badly because of the fact that all I heard was just like, okay. So I believe it was in the second episode? Yeah, it was in the second episode. So what I had done was I was just laying there. My character was just laying there. I think it was the second one. I have to look it up. So what my character did, she was just laying there, just peacefully, just calmly. And then out of the blue, I might have shown my wallpaper again. But anyway, what had happened was all I hear by my character's window is just, hello? Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? And that took me off guard so much that my neck had basically just craned. It was just like... Wow, Milk in 3D. Hello, Atlas Cake. Hi, hello there. And yes, I am in 3D. I feel like that joke is never gonna die. Yes, I am in 3D. I don't know if it's just me, but general audio could be a bit louder. Little louder? I can make it a little louder. Let's go back. Well, the music is loud enough, but let me just make it a teeny bit louder. Much better. There we are. Hopefully it's better now. Because I was trying to fine-tune my mic a little bit more for you all to get this crisp audio without me cutting out so much. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. For Fears to Fathom. when I was like, when I heard the character just say in a soft whisper, hello, hello, that my soul had left my body. A little louder? Alright, I can make it a little louder. There we go. Just a pinch louder. Voila. Might could also be louder than the music. Let's fix it. Right there. Hopefully it is all a good now. Hopefully. Because I don't know what's been going on with my mic settings lately. I'm either too loud or too low, and I can fix the extra chat that's there. I can fix that. It is no problem. There we go. Much better. Alright. Now we are all situated and we can continue. But yeah, when I heard that for the first time, because of the fact that I can get very easily paranoid. I don't like in the nighttime just hearing something be like, hi, I can see you. Can you look at me? That, I really hate that sort of thing. You're fine, trust me, you're fine. But the thing I really hate and I really despise with a burning passion is just when I'm asleep and nearly close to falling asleep and something just whispers directly in my ear. I will basically jump from my bed, grab the nearest thing next to me and just be like, who wants to fight? I'm not handling this right now. Do you really want to fight with me right now? Do you know who I am? I will show you who I am. Don't ever whisper to me again. Why not? Why not? Is that a bad thing? It could be a good thing. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Enough messing around. Let's continue. But yeah. When I had played that, again, my soul just left my body. I was just like, no, please. Unfollow, no. Please don't do this to me. Huh. Oh. I'm not sure what Nightbot is doing. Nightbot is being kind of poopy right now. I fixed my stuff, but it is being poopy right now. I can remove that. I fixed my stuff last time, but since it's new, I got a warning for using cat. Nightbot hates me. I don't know what happened. When I was setting up my stuff, I thought, oh, that's fine. But no. It's just like, for some reason, it's poopy. I don't know why. I'll fix that. If it gets too bad, where caps lock can't be used, then I'm gonna have to fix that and continue stream. Cause I didn't expect that to happen. Nightbot is being cranky. It's being very cranky right now. But anyway. So, what I was saying was, the fighting game I was going to react to, I said this at the start, I thought it was just like such a unique concept because I said this before, I said this on my Quarry stream, but I am a huge fighting games fan. I love games like Tekken, Mortal Kombat, especially those two. I don't delve into stuff like Smash Bros. I did, but nah, I don't delve into stuff like that. So, yeah, I don't delve into stuff like that. I most likely prefer stuff like that because I've been used to playing those games for so long. The first Mortal Kombat game I have played... I spit on my tablet, that's disgusting. But the first Mortal Kombat game I've played was... I think it was... not Deadly Alliance. It was Armageddon. It was a PS2 game. It was probably one of my childhood games. I shouldn't be playing that as a child, but It was one of my childhood games. Along with that was Shaolin Monks as well. That's what got me into fighting games. Shaolin Monks was such a good game as a kid. Oh my god. It was such a really good game. So, if I was able to, I would love to play it again because the fact that it's just so nostalgic. Just looking back on it, playing it over again, so on and so forth. I'm just like, brr. You should be playing Shadow the Hedgehog. Sigh, no. I can play Sonic one day. Yeah, I can play it one day. Just not now. Especially not for this month, considering it's spooky month. I don't want to play Sonic.exe though. Considering the fact that I don't even know where to find it. I've seen a lot of people play like a lot of these Sonic horror games like Sonic EXE on stream now. What do you mean now? It's our time now. No, we don't play games tonight. I'm kidding. But anyhow. My Nightbot is being really mean. I feel like I'm gonna have to fix that. Hold on. I'm gonna take a quick pause and fix that. My Nightbot is being mean today. I don't know what's happening. I will be back, my lovelies. I have returned, and I have punished the Nightbot for being so mean and sassy. I know I am a very I'm a dark witch, but I do not like how bratty my Nightbot is being. It has been punished. Now let us continue. Now you can spam all you want. Because of the fact that it was being very bratty. Now let us continue. What was I saying? I forgot my train of thought. Yeah. On to a different topic while I remember what I was saying. So, I do have, again, I said this, I feel like, in my parasocial stream, but I do have some series that is planned. I can't say more than that. I can't do them now, considering it's still October. I feel like I'm missing something here. I'm missing a line here. But I can say them now. Again, it's October. Once November hits, I will start my series the next time I stream, considering I'm really excited to delve into this series. And a few others I have planned. I was thinking as well for mashup streams, because I had fun with with the last one I did. And I think it would just be a really good idea. One of the mashup streams I was thinking about was to make some models with you guys. See the process through and through. And then we can play a game after. Because I really like that sort of idea. It's honestly, it's really fun for me to do. And plus, you guys can see more of my art process. I also did want to continue doing scary stories with you guys, but I don't think it would be on stream. It would be somewhere else, considering I would need to read the stories, or we can listen to them. The first time I listened to some horror stories, I think it was last time, it was part 2. But I just thought, nah, it would be better to just wait. And to just do it in a different place. I'm not going to do them on stream, but I feel like I'm going to do them in my server. To just have a little horror nights. Because again, I wanted to do horror movies, movie nights, that sort of stuff. But I want to wait. I think it would be best to just wait. Now let's give Shadowheart some nails. I don't know what color her nails are in-game. I don't think her nails are painted. But considering the change that she had went through, I think... There we go. Yeah. For her other half, we're going to make her nails yellow, considering her outfit. The one that I have given her was, I believe, a gold color? Yeah, they were more gold. And for her normal state, I feel like her nails would be gray. Yeah, gray. A gray would be very nice. I'm gonna paint the toenails too, considering the fact that her shoes are open toes. We'll fix the other foot as well. Because again, I can't draw feet for the life of me. I have tried. I can't. Hands and feet are always difficult when it comes to drawing, and it always will be. I know some people can master them very easily, but for me, considering how my style is, it's just so complicated, and they just look like sticks. Like a lump with tiny little sticks coming out of them. Alright, so now let's fix it here. Here we are. Alright, now we gotta do the other side as well. And once this is completely done, again, I will post these on Twitter. I'm still going to keep calling it Twitter. I don't think I've met anybody who has called it X. I really don't think anybody's calling it that. It's just Twitter, and it always will be Twitter. Because I remember when the name had dropped, everybody was making fun of it, considering like the title. But it will always be Twitter. Even if you look on the App Store or Google Play Store, it's still called Twitter. There we go. Now I think we're just gonna need a little bit more right there, right where we're missing right here. Let's fill that in. And now we can start shading. Let's just see. I think we're good now. Just to fill in the ears with the darker color. And then we can start. Hey. So the inside of the ears are darker color. There we go. Now we can start. I think we should start more with considering the fact that I have, I believe, 3 of them right now. But it's still in the sketching phase. I still want to make sure that they look at least good with the sketches before diving in. Alright, so that's the inside of the neck. So we can put this down here. And besides that, again, as I said before, I do have my Melina series. It's just missing the first part. Once that's finished, this will also have a speed paint. Just have to condense it all down. The speed paint is actually more that it actually looks uniform. I've done speed paints before a very long time ago. It was a massive pain. It looks very easy, but it is a massive pain because the clips have to be a little secret. When it comes to speed paints, all the clips have to be combined together so that it's uniform. If one clip goes faster than the other, it'll just mess up the whole thing. I've seen a couple of speed paint artists where they have tried to make it more like a bit faster, but no. I still do have the very first one I have on my YouTube channel. I was actually very proud of it. I got bored, decided to make it, and I posted it. So, I would love to do it again, since I have made it before, but it is just a very big pain. Alright. So, I'm gonna add some more shading here. So before I lower down the opacity, let me fix that. It's best to see it before messing with it. There we are. So that again, it looks very fluid. But on a different topic, my thoughts on this game, Baldur's Gate, I really love this game. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but I really, really love this game. I have not played the first 2. I would love to give it a try, but I have never played the first 2. I know about this one, and this game is a tank on its own. It is an incredibly big tank. So, because when I stream it or play by myself, all I just hear is my PC fan just going in the background. That's all you hear, literally in the back. And it doesn't stop until I close the game. So, I think we should actually fill this in all the way, considering the arm is covered here. I wanted to learn some other stuff too when it came to art. Kind of like how people do shading maps where they just plan the shading ahead of time. I just dive straight in. Just dive in, no remorse. Just we're gonna lower this down, but again, I like painting them like this, considering it's a lot more softer, it's a lot more gentle. Someone had asked me what was the difference between something like this and something like cell shading. I feel like I have said it before, but the main difference is that something like this, it's more painterly, more soft. You can make it as soft as you like. But with cell shading, you can do something similar, but the lines are much more harsh than something like this. And again, I just prefer having the more softer lines and the harsh not texture, but like the harsh lines. I most likely use harsh lines when it comes to line work, but I don't use them when it comes to this. I have tried cell shading before in the past. I didn't like it. So right now I'm going to have now I wanted to do, like, specifically for October, I wanted to make, like, just spooky characters, like spooky art, like art of Jason, Chucky, Freddy Krueger, that sort of thing. Just for the spooky month. But that will most likely be for next year. Because that's what I was thinking of. It would be really fun to see how I can interpret that in my style. Because I've never drawn a character like that before. I usually keep it more minimalistic and simple. Nothing pretty complex in a way. There is others on my list, but I still have to delve deep, see the references and such, because I know for characters like that, there's like other versions that they have. Again, I just have to see what I like. Up here, and add some shading to the boobage. There we go. But yeah, on a different note, your music is a little loud. I can fix that. Thank you for letting me know, Lord. Thank you very much. I can fix that. So we're done just a bit. There we are. Alright, how is that? Should be good now. I had it alright at the start, but it was too low. It should be good now. You guys can just let me know. If it's still too low, I can certainly fix that. But hello there. Hi. Thank you for joining the stream. Hello. Hello there, Lord. How are you? Oh, my thing isn't working. Anyway. As you can see, we are continuing our art of Shadowheart from Baldur's Gate. She is one of, if not one of my favorite characters from the game. I love her character and personality. Alongside that, yeah, I love her character, and alongside that, I have more characters I love, which, spoiler alert, if I say them, like, I can say them, but I'm here on both YouTube and Twitch, double stream support. Aw, thank you very much. Thank you very much, hon. I very much appreciate it. Thank you again. Oh, I have no idea what happened, but again, thank you very much. I very much appreciate it. Yeah, again, moving back onto this. I have, like, I think there's 3 of them. 3 characters that I love from Baldur's Gate. Number 1 is Shadowheart. She's not my top tier favorite, but I love her because of the fact that she's so sassy. She's very sassy. When I first interacted with her as, like, the character I had made was, I believe, an elf, like a full elf, just to see how the game was. So what I had done was I had seen her, like, trapped in this, I believe people have seen, like, the intro for it, but I can only say for, like, the prologue. I can't say for the rest of the game. But with Shadowheart, she was trapped in this sort of cocoon, and I was really unsure how to let her out. So I was trying to figure out how to let her out, because I was just like, I really want to know more about her. Because we also have another character. Her name is Lae'zel. She is a Githyanki. She was, like, both of them are, like, very aggressive characters at the start, but they will soften up over time. It depends on, like, player choice as well. So regarding that, it all just depends. Hi, wow, I'm finally not banned. Nightbot just banned you. I can't believe this. I thought I had put Nightbot in place. But you are free. You are free. I had fixed everything from Nightbot. I am unsure what had happened. But you are free. I told Nightbot to fight me in caps, and I was banned for like 20. Oh my god. Nightbot was being very aggressive. Everything was all set, and then stream was in. I was having so hard. I can imagine, because I'm just like, wait. Just like, what had happened? And then Nightbot was just like, hey, you, listen. I told you to stop. You gonna listen to me or not? Oh my god. Oh, I can just imagine, because like everything was so good. I saved my progress, and I'm just like, okay, so I'm good. I'm ready to stream. And then it just becomes aggressive for some reason. It just becomes so aggressive for some reason. And it just, for some odd reason, it just bans cake. I'm so sorry. I have no idea what happened with my Nightbot. Again, I'm so sorry. It just decided, it was just like, you want to spam that in chat? Okay, we're gonna fight about it. You and me, we're gonna fight about it. Oh my god. It's like the first time that's actually ever happened to me, though, that it just did that. The first time that's ever happened, because I had a different one. It was Stream Elements, I think, but that was because of the fact that that one I didn't know how to set up completely. This one, though, I wasn't told about that. Like, I wasn't told about that. I'm just like, oh, I didn't know that was a feature. I look on the website, I'm like, oh. Moving on. But anyway. I can't believe it did that, though, even though I just put the bot in its place. Oh my god. But it's fixed now, so you are free to spam whatever you want. If it does that again, I will put it back in its place. I did not expect that. I didn't expect it to just straight up ban you like that. Oh my god, I actually need something to drink, because I didn't expect that. Give me just 1 second, everybody. I will look cursed while I drink this water. There we go. Much better. Oh my god. But anyhow. Okay. Anyhow, as I was saying, when it comes to this game, I love Shadowheart. She's one of my favorites. And again, another one that I love very much as well. Her name is Karlak. She is a tiefling. She's a tiefling who, her story I have not seen completely, but I know that she's like a very, she's a tiefling. I love her design, like her sort of barbaric, chaotic design, but her character is adorable. I love her character. I love her personality as well. She's very adorable. I love her. I can show my fave characters on stream once we're finished with some of the shading, but oh my god, okay. But anyhow, with Karlak, when I first saw her, because there's like, I can't reveal more spoilers for her, but for anybody who wants to play the game or wants to see a let's play of the game, her story is really, really sad. I didn't expect it to be that sad. But again, I haven't seen everything for the story, so. I would love to see through the end and tell you guys about it. And give another let's play, but just, I can't stream it. My PC will not handle it, streaming wise. But it can handle it if I'm recording it, which is strange. Oh, okay. Alright, so I think we're done with phase 1 of the shading on her face. Now we need to shade her feet. Her feet's and her sandals. Just a little bit of it. I am thinking as well to draw all, like, the rest of the characters from Baldur's Gate. I'm not sure who would be next though, because again, after Shadowheart is done, we're going to do Katana, and I don't know what character would be next after that. So. We'll just have to think. To think and to see. There we go. Alright. So that's phase 1 done for the shading. Just gonna lower this down just a little bit. Do this. Multiply. And let's continue. Then we can add her lipstick and focus more on the blush and such. Right. There we go. There we are. There's not much really, considering I had planned out the first batch of shading. I know that a lot of artists, they have like intense shading. I'm still learning how to do that, like more intense shading, but it's gonna take a while, that's for sure. A little bit under her eye. Anyhow, from what I was seeing, I think I lost my train of thought again. Oh no. From what I was saying, I do want to like post another, like, just me playing Baldur's Gate again for you guys to see, considering, again, I really love this game. It's not my favorite, there are flaws, but I do want to have like a different playthrough, seeing all the other options, because I've heard that this game has over like 17,000 endings, and I thought, is this real? How is it possible for a game to have that many endings? And I looked it up, and I'm pretty sure it's right. There's like 17,000 endings. And I just thought to myself, how is there that many? So, I've been seeing a lot of fan art as well of people's characters, like their tabs, their custom sort of tabs, being with the character that they romanced. For the default name for the character, their name is Tav. You can customize them as much as you want. It doesn't really matter. There's mods as well for the game, considering it's still trending. But for mine, the other playthrough I had to like get rid of it and start over, considering I don't know what happened. I was soft locked and I had to start over. Good thing I was like in Act 1. So I should be fine, but I was fine. And the new character I had created, she's a half-elf sorceress, and she's like a wild magic sorceress, so basically she's very unpredictable when it comes to magic. And her being a sorceress, I had made the mistake, considering the fact that like I was still new, I had made the dire mistake of keeping her in the front, but it turns out she's supposed to be all the way in the back, because I think in this game sorcerers are weaker than wizards and warlocks and that sort of stuff, or I've done something wrong. But with her, I had to move her all the way to the back, because the first time, like the first set of combat I was in with her, I was dead. I was completely dead, and I'm just like, what happened? And then I look and I see my cleric is still alive, and I'm just like, wait, how did she survive longer than me? And I figured it out and was just like, oh, she's supposed to go all the way in the back. Oh, I was just like, okay. Because stuff for D&D, I'm still pretty new about it, because I know the game is very much based off of D&D. I'm still really new to it, but I love playing it so much. I do have my own character, which I have drawn and I have made. I had some help making her, but I do want to see if I have the artwork still so I can show you guys. It was like, what I made of her, she was honestly adorable. I would love to draw her again in the future. I look up and I just hear the loudest scream in my entire life. Literally, I'm sitting right across from a window and I just hear this loud, this incredibly loud scream, and it took me off guard. It's just like a really, really loud scream, just a straight up, ah! I can't mimic it considering if I do, I'm gonna blast people's eardrums or my mic's gonna cut out. But okay. I'm hunched over, so quick stretch. I will look cursed for a second. There we go. Oh, much better. So I wanted to talk about something else, but I'm not sure what exactly. I have to think about it. Oh yeah, on a different subject. Today I was learning how to bake some more. Like besides moving on for video games, I was learning how to bake some more because I got curious and I was just like, I should sharpen my baking skills. So when I was baking earlier today, I had made these tiny little cake pops and they were just so cute. So I made the cake pops and I let them just cool down, and I come back and I realize they're all gone. And I'm just like, what happened to my cake pops? And I had a friend over and he just looked at me with like his eyes looked like dinner plates. And he was so concerned and was just like, did you make this? I'm just like, yes, I was supposed to save them. And he looked at me, put the tray away, and all the cake pops were gone. I made like 6 or 7 cake pops. They were all gone in an instant. I was just like, man. This was my first time making something like that. I've never made cake pops before. But when I had seen him take all of those cake pops, he literally was just like, oh my god, I messed up. But I had made them again eventually. And right now they're just cooling in the fridge because of the fact that I was just like, are you kidding me? It took me hours. But this time it just literally took me like half an hour to make them. Then another thing too, so for next week's stream, I'm going to be doing something very, very special. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be drawing people's, like, their characters and such like that. I wanted to for a pretty long while. I've done this before, but I wanted to do it again, and I'm going to be streaming that next week. It's still open for anybody who wants to join and just submit their character. You're free to do so. There's like no restrictions. Well, the only restriction is that it has to be saved for YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, so that's it. That's the only sort of restriction. But yeah, I wanted to draw people's characters more, considering I wanted to get a little bit better at character design. I've made characters before, but I wanted to get a little bit better at it. I'm not going to make it a series, it's just going to be once in a while. Yeah, just going to be once in a while, considering Fanart Friday is still going to be continuing. It's going to be continuous for a really long time. Same for the mashup streams, those are going to be fun as well. I feel like, besides, yeah, for the mashup streams, those are going to be continuous as well. Those are really fun for me to do, and I really love doing them. And for Sundays, I was thinking as well, like, for this week, we're going to be pretty full. But for Sundays, what I was thinking about from now on, I was thinking of having like a meme watch with you guys, just watching memes and stuff. It can be, well, as long as it's not cursed or something happens, but I was thinking of watching memes with you guys. You guys can also submit memes if you'd like. You just submit the memes on Twitter or anywhere else, and I will see them or have somebody review them. And then we can watch some memes. Okay. So we just need this arm and her feet, and then we'll be good. And we'll move on to the other part to do some racing. But yeah, it's not set in stone completely, of course. If it was set in stone, I would have let you guys know. But what will be set in stone is the Fanart Fridays and the mashup streams. And the other series I'm gonna do. I think... Yeah, I mentioned this beforehand in like part 2 of the Shadowheart drawing. I did want to do The Walking Dead as well. I really wanted to continue it because I said I just did episode 1 and that was it, but I still want to. I think for the mashup stream for Sunday, we're going to be doing a different like mashup, which is going to be the analog horror, and it's also going to the analog horror, and it's going to be The Walking Dead. So we'll be streaming that on Sunday. But I'm excited to do like the analog horror because I've been seeing that trending as of lately. And I've been seeing like so many creative series and such like that. I've also seen like an analog horror for the backrooms. And again, I was so tempted to just do that, but I'm just like, but the backrooms is so vast. There has to be a lot for them. It's just like a very interesting concept and idea. But again, I was just really tempted to do so, considering it's been trending like crazy. And I also wanted to watch Crypt TV. I've been hearing so many good things about Crypt TV. It's insane. I know that it has been reacted to before, but I haven't really watched anything from Crypt TV. I don't know when that will be. I will keep you guys posted, of course, when I'm gonna watch something from Crypt TV. And I don't want YouTube being poopy and trying to say, hey, this is copyright. I give credit. Because YouTube can be kind of poopy sometimes. I don't like that at all. But yeah, I am, like, before stream, I was just thinking about other plans to do for the remainder of this month and same for next month. Not next month, for next year. Because next month I know what to do. I already said my series, that I'm going to be doing a series, but I can't say what it is yet. I've said this at the start, but I'm not going to say what it is yet. But if anybody does want to guess, you can guess what it is. And if you can guess what it is, I feel like the prize will just be... The prize will just be a free drawing. Yeah, it'll just be a free drawing. Okay, so I think we're good here. Let me just put this here. And this as well. And I know I'm gonna erase that. But let's add the blush. Load this here. Fix that there. And let's grab the airbrush. There we go. Now let's lower it down a little bit. There we go. Now again, like I said, the places I like to add blush are here. On the ears. Adding the blush on the chin because the fact that it makes the face look too busy. I know some people like doing that they like adding blush here, here, and here, but I personally don't like doing that. I am fine with here in the nose, but I don't like adding it on the chin. Just, again, it just looks way too busy and I don't like it. I think a little bit of shading missing on her nose. I will fix that though. Let me just fix that real quick. There we are. Now we can go back. I feel like I have said this before, but I will still show people how to draw, considering I've been asked that a lot. So I will show people how to draw. Style-wise, it's completely up to you. What you like to do and what you want to see style-wise from your art, but I will show you guys the basics, the fundamentals. Just gotta figure out when, because I didn't have a date set in stone as of right now. Again, I was still debating on it if it was to be Tuesdays, Thursdays. I didn't know as of now. I don't think I mentioned it before. If I have, you guys can easily just clip it in as a reminder. Okay, now let's zoom out and add a little bit of Gaussian blur. How long have I been doing it now? Okay. Alright, now when I add a bit of this little Gaussian blur, it had disappeared completely from her nose. I just noticed that it just disappeared from her nose. There we go. Slow it down a little bit more. There we are. So we're gonna have to add it faintly again on the nose, considering it's gone. There's nothing there. Yeah, so we're gonna have to add it again. Let's put this here. Back here. From here. And now let's add the warmth back onto her nose. And it disappeared on her ears again too. I think it's because it was on such tiny places. Now let's fix that here. Where's my Gaussian blur? Where are you? Where you are? Don't disappear from me. Alright, now let's put it like this. No, a little less than that. Right here is fine. Now we're going to lower this down here. Just like that. And add the little highlights. Because what I like to do is to add some nice highlights. Whoops. I just moved my stuff out of the way. There we go. And now let's start with the nose, because that's the easiest. Where is it? Let's go with the pen. Then we can lower down the opacity. Right here. Here as well. We're going to add it here. No, let's fix that. This is more a stylistic choice. Some artists don't like to add shine like this, but again, this is a stylistic choice for me. Okay. So that's that. So I think we should add it on the other shoulder as well. Because the shoulder is more open and there's light here. Just like that. Back away here. And I don't think we need to add it anywhere else. Yeah, I don't think we need to add it anywhere else. I'm gonna zoom in to see the face better. Let's make it like that. That's better. Let's lower this down here. And let's do some cleanup. Yeah, the main part to just clean up is around the eyes. Right here. Missing. Oh no, it's missing a part. Right there. Any more cleanup? I don't think there's any more cleanup we have to do. So, I'm gonna take a little quick pause to use the restroom, so I will be right back. I have returned, my lovelies. Alright, let's continue. And I brought snacks too. I brought them for later. Alright. So I think now what we have to do is we have to work on her lipstick, like a little bit of makeup, because it's hard to tell and hard to see, but she does have a little bit of makeup. Go back here and hide this here. See, she has eyeshadow. Excuse me. She has eyeshadow. And there have been people that they have added it, some that have not. So we're just gonna give her some mascara. It's not what I wanted. I wanted this instead. There we go. Some lipstick and eyeshadow. So how she looks in my playthrough, the other playthrough I did, was that she still has her dark makeup, but due to the changes, I can't say why her hair is different. That's a spoiler. I just wanted to draw it. But excuse me. But in my personal playthrough, her makeup is a lot lighter. It's still dark, but it's a lot lighter than it was before. So it would have to be dark here and here. No. It's almost like grunge makeup almost, now that I think about it. There we go. Yeah, it's almost like grunge makeup almost, now that I look at it, something like this. Like dark, grungy makeup. Got a little bit of the bottom of her eyes, so that her green eyes can pop out a little bit more. Kind of hard to see, but it is there. It's there. It's just tiny. It's very tiny. And we're gonna make it a little lighter. Looks like the same color. And we're just gonna make it a little lighter. And here as well. Make it lighter. Underneath the eye. Same here. And I'm going to do this little trick I saw some people do. And add a little bit of like a little bit of her skin tone onto the not eyelashes, onto the eyeshadow. So that, oh, excuse me. So that it looks more blended in. There we go. For both sides, there we go. And now we're gonna add more of a darker color onto the ends. There's not much we can do for this side. Here. But here we can. There we go. Much better. Now some do also add the shine onto the eyeshadow, but I don't want to do that. I think she's fine as is. So let's put this together. And let's add the lipstick. So with this, her lipstick it's again much lighter. It's like more of a peach color. Yeah, it's more like a peachish color. But the ones that she had was more like the original dark makeup that she has. I think it was more like a dark lip. Yeah, it was more like a dark lip. But for this, it's like more dark on the top, and her lipstick is more peach here. I feel like it can be changed via mods, but yeah, it can be changed via mods. If you wanted darker lipstick. I love the face that she's making though. She just looks so grumpy. She's like this. So grumpy, so cute. That's not what I wanted. I'm gonna make it darker. There we go. I would say I was drawing more as of recently, and my style has been improving day by day. The way that I had my style originally was much more rough around the edges, and it didn't look clean, and I wasn't satisfied by it. But the more that I had practice and the more I pushed myself to become like, what is it? To have my cleaner style now, I look back on my old art and was just like, man, what did I do wrong? I still love it, but I'm just like, man, I didn't do that good. But overall, when it comes to like looking at old art, it's honestly like the memories are good, but I've seen a lot of artists, like on YouTube for example, that they just visibly cringe at the sight of their old art. For me, I did have that mindset at first, but it had changed because it just brings back like good memories. I had drawn some of my original characters as well, so the ones that I posted on my art TikTok at the start, and they didn't look like that. Like the ones that I have, if I have it on Twitter, I can definitely show everyone, but they did not look like that. At the start of it, I remember, I think it was one of my blonde characters. She had like really loose long hair, and she was supposed to be like a horror character, but I think she was missing, what was it? I think missing an arm. And when I was drawing her, I thought it would be like more of an what was it? More of like an aesthetic spooky choice to make like with body horror. Like I tried body horror art, and the only, hold on, let me fix it. It's not showing up. There you go. The thing that I did most likely with the body horror art was that, again, she was just missing an arm. And what I would love to do though, regarding my old characters, is again, I would love to draw them and also show them to you guys. I have shown them on Twitter, but I haven't shown them anywhere else. Oh no, that's a lie. I've shown them on TikTok as well. And because I love character art so much, I also love drawing other people's characters, considering the fact that it just looks much more like, character design is always beautiful to me. I love character design no matter what. I always have and always will. There's some that, depending on the character design, that they don't draw them at all. Some have a lot of strict standards, but I really don't. I don't mind drawing any sort of character. As long as I can see the reference sheet or like anything to describe the character, I'll be fine. Because ever since I was like really young, I've always loved to draw, especially characters. I've tried the landscapes before. It didn't work out. It really didn't work out. I've like dipped my hand into it, and I was just like, no. All right, let's put this here and this here. There we go. Now her makeup is done. I don't know how far we'll get into this stream actually, because the last one that I did with Melina, it was pretty quick, and it was honestly like, I think aggressive towards the middle or to the end, considering it's on my YouTube, but what I had did was I was getting pretty tired because I was sitting in my chair for like the past 3 hours. So okay. So this here. Move this over. Oh, I forgot to put down her makeup. Okay. I'm missing something, aren't I? Hold on. I feel like I'm missing something. I think it's this right here. No, that's the eye. That goes in. That goes in as well. And then the lipstick goes in as well. And what else? The makeup entirely goes here. I think... No, I don't think I missed anything. Yeah, I don't think I missed anything. Let's go back. Yeah, let's go back and going to add a little shading. This is the only time where I had cel shading in my art right here by the eye. The end of it. I've been told basically because of my style, like it seems more Disney-like. Either anime or Disney-like. It's mainly the eyes. Yeah, it's mainly the eyes that give it away. It's either... heard an ambulance. But it's either the eyes or the faces that are very Disney-like. It's one of the two. Okay. Now we move on to her eyeballs. Alright, Shadowheart. I'm gonna need this. Thank you very much. Let's pop back in here. Make a new layer. And let's work on the eyes. I love the color of her eyes, in all honesty. They're such a beautiful, like, dark greenish. It depends on the lighting, because they can be a dark green like this, or they can be pretty light green. I've seen them in, like, different parts of the game where they're most likely a lighter green. They are such a beautiful color. I love drawing green eyes mostly. Like, they're not my favorite, but I love drawing green eyes mostly because it's one of my favorite eye colors to draw. But let's add in some detail to her eyeball. Have to fix that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. Put this here. There we go, alright. So I'm just gonna check if anything is missing before we continue. But I think all is good for her eyes. Let's make it a little bit more darker. We're done just a little. Like that. More saturation. And there we are, alright. Now let's add a detail into these eyes, shall we? And I think where we're going to stop for tonight's stream is we're gonna do her hair. Yeah, we're gonna do her hair and also her top half. So her hair and this top half right here. But if I can make it to the end just by completing it, then I could. But I think that's where we might stop, considering the last part would be effects, the background, so on and so forth, and line coloring. I don't think we yeah, I don't think we could most likely get to that tonight. So yeah, we're just going to just add a new layer. So we're going to get to that portion for tonight. It's going to be her hair, her shirt, like her top, and then we're going to stop and we'll do the next part next week, which is going to be the finishing touches, like finishing the coloring and the effects alongside the background. Now I put it on the wrong layer, but that's alright. Let's move this here. Considering the eyes are such a smaller space, it's kind of hard to get into those really fine, finicky details. But there is a workaround. I just like to... One way is to just zoom in directly. But another way I like to do it is to just examine like both of the eyes and work on them one at a time. So This would also be cell shading as well. This will be the only instance as well that I'll use it. Let's put this here. Alongside here. I feel like this needs to be more vibrant right here. Like right there. Right there is good, yes. Another layer here. We're gonna add a few more layers onto the eyes and then add the nice sparkles. Because these sparkles are my favorite part when drawing eyes. I know they're called highlights, but I love calling them sparkles. Eye sparkles. I feel like that's good, yeah. And just one more. Just add a little light to her eyes. I feel like that's good. Just gonna lower down the opacity a little bit right here. Now that I look at it, I feel like it should be a little smoother. Yeah, it should be a little smoother. Now where are you guys, you blur, my dear? I need to lower you down just a little bit. Not all the way, just here. Same here. I'm gonna need the other one. Just give me just a second, everyone. I will make the little changes. Right there's fine. Next. It's kind of faint, so I have to put it down here. And last but certainly not least. There we go. Now we're just gonna lower this down a little more right here. There we are. That's much better. I can always make the eyes a little lighter, but I feel like that's good, yeah. Alright, now let's put this here. And combine them all together. It just needs more saturation. Alright. Now let's give this eye more saturation, shall we? Not that much. There we go. More light into her eyes. One thing I really like to do when it comes to adding the highlights to the eyes is, I know this is obvious, but I really like making it into a separate layer. I know some people, they like to combine it together, but considering we're going to be coloring the lines once we're done, this is honestly like the best option. So that it doesn't look overcrowded and it doesn't look like pure chaos. Are supposed to be, or sparkles, they're supposed to be kind of big considering her eyes are kind of big in the game. So lower this down here. No, just a little bit. There we go. Now we're gonna save it and move on. Is there anything I'm missing here? If there is anything I'm missing on the skin, I can get that done right now. I think I might be missing something here. Yeah, I'm gonna fix that now. There's a little bit I'm missing. I missed this other side of her foot. Yep, I missed the other side of her foot. I didn't mean to go back. Give me color. There we go. Much better. Now, when it comes to shading hair, I kind of had, like, it depends on the character and such, but I would say that the more hair that I, like, the hair that I'm used to shading is, like, pretty light hair. I've drawn and shaded with, like, darker shades of hair, but I'm more used to the lighter shades, like pinks and blondes, because those are, like, a lot of my characters that I draw, that they have blondish, pinkish, light bluish hair, so on and so forth. I was thinking as well to add it as a little itty bitty highlight. Or not highlight, work on her forehead crescent thingy on the next part of the stream. For next stream, I feel like it's most likely going to be the last part for our Shadowheart series. With this is a new method I learned how to shade, because of the fact that I really like doing hair as well, especially hair like this. Alright, so now I'm going to fill it in the rest of the spots. Her braid is pretty long, like down here, and I'm gonna add the chain as well to her braid, but I think it's gonna have to wait. Yeah, that's gonna have to wait, so I'm gonna have to mess with that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mess with it and see how the chains will look, because I think I have a chain brush, but I'm gonna have to see. One thing I like to do when it comes to shading hair like this is, if the base isn't colored, I like to personally color it in with a much lighter color. I'll show you guys in just a second. There we are. So, what I like to do is, I'm using this, like, this bright bluish purple, but I will work on my magic and it will be back to her normal color. Hello there, Axel. Hi, hello there. Thank you very much for the follow. Hi, hello. Hello, Kareem Ayo. Love the new model. Hello there, dear. Hi. Thank you for joining the stream. And I realize I think I'm pressing a button on my screen that's causing me to do that. But anyway. Hello there. Hi. Thank you very much for joining the stream. And yes, I have went into 3D. And I am in my 3D form now. I decided to go 3D for the stream because of the fact that I was like, you know what, why not? But thank you very much, hon. As you can see, we are drawing Shadowheart from Baldur's Gate 3, one of my favorite characters. And right now we're just working on the hair, considering one side of her hair is like it's natural black, like blackish blue almost, and then the other side is like a silverish white. So I'm just working on that now. In the meantime, okay. Alright, so this one shouldn't take me So now I'm going to work on my magic. Let's remove this first. So I'm going to go here, grab the hair, move back. It's a different layer. Let's hide this first. And now let's fix this here. This is what I really love to do if in case it takes me long. Excuse me. Considering the fact that I'm like pretty much hunched over my desk right now. I look like a shrimp considering how hunched over I am. I saw a meme of that on Twitter and I thought it was kind of funny. Considering the fact that I believe it's every artist that it's just like they're hunched over their desk as if they're shrimp. That's kind of how I am right now. I'm just like so hunched over, it's not even funny. Let's continue. Alright, now let's add another highlight and then we can work on the hair shading. Trace around the braid right here. I'm just going to trace around the braid. Again, I think the next part, part 4, will be the last part for Shadowheart's artwork. Yeah, it'll be part 4 that will most likely be the last one. And then the Shadowheart series is done. Now we can start shading. Alright. So I'm going to use a lighter color so that I can see it much better. Let's remove this. I said remove. There we go. Let's go back here. Oh, move it. Here we go. Yeah, we're just going to start working on this. I'm going to use this lighter color. And for the other half of her hair, which I'll show you guys in a second, I said it's like a silver color. We're going to use like a darker color so that I can see. Alright. It's much better to see this way than just going in blind. I know a lot of people, when it comes to shading this layer, know what to do, but it's much easier for my eyes to see. And I've been told from my last stream that when I draw, it's faint, but you can hear basically my pen scratching on my tablet. And some people have said that it's satisfying. It's like ASMR almost. Because the fact that this, I would count as like visual ASMR. It's nice and relaxing. Besides the jabbering elf that is in the background. I'm kidding. But yeah, I think we're midway with the hair right now. Not much to do on this side, considering the hair is darker. Let's add this here. Alright. Now let's add these pieces here. Yeah, so we're just going to add these little pieces here. Recolor them like I did beforehand. And this part of her darker hair is finished. Now I will move on to Lamp. And before the stream finishes, I do want to talk about the game that I had mentioned at the start, like the game idea. I'm just gonna have to find it. Considering I had mentioned this before, but I am a huge fighting game fan, so I wanted to talk more about that, and it's spooky season, so it fits incredibly well. And for Twitch and YouTube's sake, yes, I will give credit to the person who made the video. Honestly, like I said, I always give credit, but YouTube or Twitch can be poopy sometimes, and they just be like, you don't get credit? No, we're finished with you. How dare you? Nothing had shown up. Okay. Can I get it like a darker color? Much darker, like right here. Is nothing working? Oh, there we go. I was so confused for a second. I was like, oh, what's happening? Put this down here. Midway, so that the highlight is so present, is right here. And now we're gonna put these two down here. This one. And you. And you. Alright, so that's done. Now let's go back and work on the other hair. And then we're going to work on her tab. Alright, now another quick stretch. Oh. Much better. Very much better. I'm good. There we go. It's more like a grayish. The reference images that I have found for this was more so white as well. But I like the more grayish tone to the hair. So I decided to do that instead. I'm gonna get my snack after stream. I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat now. I will wait. Alright, let's put this here. Do this here. And we should be okay. Okay. So we're gonna put all of these together. Now I'm gonna be a little quiet because I'm a little focused on getting this in. There we go. Much better, much better. Should not take us long. So I'm gonna grab my pen. On a different note, on TikTok the other day, I was just scrolling practically at 3 a.m. and I've been seeing like the clips of this show. It's called Smiling Friend, and it looks so cursed. I don't know what to say to it directly, but it has funny clips clips I have seen, I think I'm sure that's on Adult Swim, from what I was able to see. I know that it is pretty popular, but I had seen like a lot of clips regarding Smiley Friends. I'm just like, oh. I haven't given it a watch yet. Yeah, I haven't given it a watch yet. I should when I'm more free, but as of right now, I cannot. Alright. A little map for the highlights. There we go. No, that's not what I wanted. Alright, there we go. I think we're going to also add another highlight right here. Back here. I'm going to add it here as well. We're going to erase it on the other side. I'm going to erase it here, considering it shouldn't really be there. There we go. Lower it down just a little bit. There we are, and now to the fun part. The shading. I should get some more water as well. I don't know why, for some reason I'm getting kind of choked up. I'm gonna get some water. It's right next to me, but I'm gonna go drink it a little bit. How long have I been going for? Nearly 2 hours? Okay. There we go. Alright. Alright, so this really shouldn't take me long again. It's just hair. It's pretty quick. So it really shouldn't take me that long. For tomorrow, I'm still really excited to be able to have that magic stream with you guys. This is the fact that I feel like it would just be really fun. Again, I had fun the last time I did it, so it'll most likely be at the same time as I did for tonight. So, and we're going into the series completely blind. So if there's a dirty jump scare, I feel like I might accidentally hit my PC. Because one thing about me when it comes to horror, I really hate dirty and sudden jump scares. If you don't know what that means, like a dirty jump scare basically is just like something that just pops out of nowhere. Like everything's so quiet and calm and then a jump scare just pops up out of nowhere. That's what I like to refer as a dirty jump scare. When I told this to some of my friends, they were really confused and was just like, what do you mean by a dirty jump scare? I said, that's what I call a dirty jump scare. One that just pops out of nowhere, makes no sense, and it's just for shock factor. It can be funny when that happens, but it is like very serious horror movie. I personally don't like it. Alright, load this here. Do that. And I think Shadowheart's lighter hair is finished. Now we're just gonna fix that hair a little bit. And the last thing we need is the top. Yeah. I think for this, we're going to have to save the top and the shoes and like all the clothes for the next part. Considering the fact that it's just all one unanimous piece. So, I'm going to save our little progress that we have. There we go. I'm going to save the progress that we have and find the video I had taught you guys. So let me see. Give me just a 1 second, everybody. It shouldn't really take me long. There we go. Alright, so I had found the fighting game. Here we are. Alright, so I'm just gonna move it over and we should be able to react to it now. Let me just pause the music first. I'm gonna move this over here. Lower this down here. And there we go. I am gonna make it a full screen. Hopefully you all can see it. Oh, that was a really big flash. I didn't expect that. Okay. Alright. So I wanted to talk about this because of the fact that I was actually really interested in it. I didn't expect the flash at the beginning, so you guys can obviously skip over that rewatching the VOD. But this video I had seen was actually made by, let me see the YouTuber. It was actually made by a YouTuber. Their name is Casper. They have done like Mortal Kombat games before. So I wanted to take the opportunity to talk about this, add my own insight about it. Because I had looked up the other fighting game that was interesting to me, which was Terradrome or Terradrome, something like that. So again, we're going into this completely blind. I thought it was interesting. So it's around like 37 minutes long. So I wanted to react to this, give my own thoughts, and then we're going to end the stream from there. And again, if there is a lot of continuous flashing for this, I think we're just going to just stop it midway. Because I don't like when sudden flashes go off. So let us begin. And you guys let me know if the volume is alright.
I'll be breaking down my concept for a horror fighting game featuring characters from horror movies, classics, urban.
Something about this though, when it comes to this sort of game and stuff like that, it's just that, excuse me, I feel like it can be done. I have seen that it was done beforehand. The thing about it though is that when it comes to horror fighting game, it's just kind of complex. I've seen like people have been saying, oh, it's really complex to do, but it most likely because of licensing. Yeah, it's most likely because of licensing. I feel like though it is still plausible to do it, especially with the game like this. It's still really plausible. All right, now I'm gonna center it right there for you lovelies to see. I feel like this person had said that they had made, I was only able to see a little bit, but this person had said that they had made it with AI, and I found that so interesting that they were able to make this whole thing with AI.
Legends, video.
Alright, that's enough. We're going to skip over towards the roster. I don't like the flashing, so we're going to skip over to it. Something like this, though, I really like this. Again, I really like this sort of concept. It's honestly really fun. I would play a game like this. On stream, I would play a game like this. So, there seems to be a lot of flashing, so I don't want to flash you guys anymore, so we're just going to look at the roster. I'm going to skip over to it. Where does he show the roster? It has to be somewhere, I feel like. Yeah, it has to be somewhere I've seen. We're going to just skip over to the roster and I'm going to give my thoughts on it. Because I don't know how much flashing it is in this sort of video. Again, I don't want to blind anybody. Alright, here we go. So, I'm just going to give my own thoughts for the roster and talk about it a little bit because I don't know how much flashing he will give in this video. And again, I don't want to blind you lovelies. So let us continue. For a roster like this, for a spooky game like this, I feel like the character that I would play would most likely either be, looking at it, I feel like it would most likely either be Pennywise or it would be, honestly, like I think it would most likely be, I think this is the Bride. This is the Bride of Frankenstein. I feel like either Pennywise or the Bride. Considering gameplay-wise, I feel like with the Bride, Frankenstein's Bride, it would honestly be kind of similar to how, for example, Melina plays in Mortal Kombat. I could just see it. For Alien, regarding Alien, I have played Mortal Kombat X, I've played against a couple of alien players. This was probably the most chaotic yet fun matches I've had while playing. I played it casually, normally. I haven't done it competitively. This time it might be different, but I have played against a couple of people who have played as alien. And I also have played, because Predator is also in Mortal Kombat X, and I have also played against some. I have played as him as well. It was really really tricky to do and really tricky to pull off. Nonetheless, though, I do like this roster. I don't know why. It's just for this sort of thing, it gives me kind of like Dead by Daylight vibes. I don't know. It could just be the characters that are here. But for something like this, considering, again, I just wanted to give my own thoughts. Something like this, I could see it happening. If it does happen, and if I can get my hands on the original Terrordrome or Terrordome, I think I'm saying it wrong, but for the original, I will most likely play that on stream. I didn't expect it to have so many flashes. I'm so sorry about that, everybody. But nonetheless, I will give like, or if I do play fighting games on stream, which I do plan on to, I will speak more about something like this and also give my thoughts when it comes to more fighting games as well. But I think this is most likely where we're going to stop for tonight for the stream. Alright. Oh, so we managed to get some stuff done for our Shadowheart artwork. We did talk a little bit about the fighting game as I had previously said. Nonetheless, though, I still had a lot of fun with you guys. It was nice to just sit down, relax, and chat. But I am going to go eat my snack and relax for the rest of the stream. I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!